Yeah, I have a quick question. Thank you. It's a pleasure seeing you in person. Your talk at TED series was outstanding. You had indicated in that Desmond Tutu and Imam Rauf were one of the two first signatories to that. The issue here really is this: politics and religion are inextricably intertwined, and you are proposing that the United Nations, as a neutral body, support it. Are the three monotheistic religions that you're talking about in the history of God, are they behind it? Is the Vatican supporting this? I mean, those things are very crucial to bring the peace. Thank you.
I'm really not very interested in the Vatican, and I speak as a former Catholic. I think, or indeed religious leaders, saving some excellent religious leaders there. But I'm talking about these big international stars. The Archbishop of Canterbury, for example, I asked him, and he would not sign the charter. And he's a very good man, I'm sure, a compassionate man. But his office said he wouldn't sign anything that was so far advanced. I felt a little bit of ego there, not that I wish to judge him in any way. But I think if the Pope signed the charter, I don't think it would do any good at all. No good at all, because people are very worried about the Pope, a lot of Catholics. The Pope has not got a very good record with a lot of Catholics because he had supported, in the last administration, as it were, the child abuse scandals. Now, I think we don't have to wait for our leaders to do it. We do it ourselves. And this is what you have in Islam. You don't have someone like a pope to tell you what to do, or an archbishop to tell you what to do. We do it ourselves. We take responsibility for ourselves. And I wanted this, so I was never very interested in getting, as it were, these high flyers around the table. Some of these, they're a bit like politicians in a way, saying, well, my party is the best and others people's isn't as good. I think what we need to do now, we ordinary people, is to get working. And interestingly, the people who've come forward to help me most vigorously, apart from Imam Majid, have been businessmen. In the Middle East, in Pakistan, in the United States. It's been businessmen who've seized on this and want to translate it into action. Because I think people are seeing the urgency. This is not an age now where people simply do what they're told. Because we're told that we must, this is the democratic age. And I think it's time that we take responsibility and say to our leaders, this is what we want. And I think that you say that the three monotheistic religions are sort of at war. They're fighting. Yeah, they've got problems with each other. But nevertheless, during World War I, in the heart of that terrible war, on Christmas Day, there was a day when the soldiers on both sides left their trenches and met and talked in no man's land to one another. This is what we must do. This is what we must do. There are wonderful religious leaders who are doing amazing things. I mean, some of them helped me to write the Charter for Compassion. Sheikh Ali Goma came to write it with us. Bishop Chain here in Washington, passionate about the Charter. And this is wonderful. But we need to get active ourselves, every single one of us, and say to our leaders, this is the way we want our churches to be. This is where we want our mosques to be. This is the kind of synagogue we want to have. And so it's up to us, I think.
And Sister